Focusing on what you can control. Coach Nye here, Mind Over Sport. Thanks for taking a minute with me today. Hope everybody had a great past weekend. It was Thanksgiving up here in Canada, so we were very grateful for what we have and for what we have received in the past and future. So I get that focusing question a lot, but I also ask this to athletes. Do you worry a lot before and during competitions? See, one of the components of worrying is trying to control variables of performance outside of your direct control. And that could be, different variables like getting injured, being benched by your coach, playing against a higher ranking opponent, or even competing in poor weather conditions. Another example is that how well you're worrying about how well your opponent is playing. This is outside of your control, which leads to anxiety and takes the focus off of you and your game. The greatest lesson an athlete can learn is to control the controllables. No matter how minor it may seem, controlling the controllables gives you a sense that you are and have an impact in your own game, your own destiny, in your own performance. And it's not dictated by the outer or outside forces. You can control how many minutes you can't control how many minutes a coach gives you. But you can control your effort and the focus in your practice and your overall attitude. And even if you're suffering from an injury, you still are in control of your attitude, your ability to relax, and your overall perspective. Now back, it's the 2021 Tokyo Olympics that just happened. There was so much uncertainty going into that Olympic events that we didn't know if it was happening or not. And to have the control of the controllables mindset, if an athlete had that, then they were probably going to be successful. Nicole Forster, she was a 2008 Olympian, Canadian Olympian in the high jump event. She has become a mental performance coach, and she helped many, many Canadian athletes in the Tokyo 2021 Olympics to prepare and have that control to controllable mindset. And she emphasizes that she had to get the athletes in that mindset and have them let go of everything else. As she stated here, what can't you control? You can't control the virus. You can't control access to the facility. You can't control whether Olympics happened or not, but you treat it as it is going to happen. But you could and can control your nutrition, your sleep patterns, your good habits. And she also stated it's important to know the difference between what you can and cannot control. Staying focused on aspects you control is very, very empowering. Focusing on the controllable gives you meaning to all the hours you spent training, sacrifices you made as an athlete, and dedication that you put towards pushing yourself to achieve your ultimate goals. To perform at your peak, you need to be proficient at determining what the differences are between what you can and cannot control. Now, a couple tips here on the controlling the controllables. We find that athletes sometimes are blinded by the circumstances. You need to have some clarity and have you shift your perspective on things. So what we ask the athlete to do is write down as many variables of performance that you are under your control. Doesn't matter how small or insignificant they seem to you, but write them down. You can control as an athlete how you think, how you react to challenges, your preparation, your nutrition. You can't control the weather conditions, the field conditions, officials or judges, or your opponents. See, when you find yourself focusing on things you can't control, you recognize this and then you refocus. Controlling the controllables. You learn to do this, then you will have some great success. If you have any further questions, you'd like to talk to Coach here, reach out to me at Coach Nye at mindoversport.com. Check out our website at www.mindoversport.ca. Remember to like the video below, share it with friends. And until next time, remember, be determined out there, control the controllables, and be the change that you want to be.